Hey, shalom, 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 shalom. It's Officer Mark Hyde out of Norfolk, Virginia. Out of Norfolk, Virginia. Norfolk. A lot of people up here, they call it Norfolk. Hey, it's Norfolk. Okay? I'm not about to do all that. But again, stay in the spirit and don't gas out. All right? I'm a monologue for a little bit. Last week, I was just going over well, not last week, I will say. Yeah, last week. It's the first day of the week. So-called Sunday is the first day of the week, and that's just what it is. Um, I was going on a couple of important things, in the spirit, bringing out how you know you're blessed. You know what I mean? The sons of the Most High, and you know, uh, and a Shalom, Air Pedrosa, Art Pedrosa, 1905, Shalom to you, brother or sister. I don't know. You let me know if you're male or female. Um, but yeah, I was just going in the spirit, showing how you're blessed, how you know that you're blessed. Also showing how the Most High tempted the Mashiach Yahushua. And the Mashiach Yahushua showed you how to beat the devil. He gave you an example on how to beat Shaitan. Okay, so go back to video number 1, watch it, okay, and pay attention to it. Then you'll understand a lot of things. All right? Give me just a second. Salak, y'all, Salak. I just want to post some things real quick right here. You know, like, share, and subscribe. Follow the channel. All right, do that. Okay, do that for Ak. Don't just be sitting here. And then, hey, if I have enough people in the audience, I will do what? Q and A. It'll be Q and A time. But based off of what I'm talking about, I don't like people deviating and going to every other thing. You know what I'm saying? We can do Q and A. I'm cool with that. But let's stay on topic and not deviate. And don't be deceptive to try to touch on something I was talking about to go into something else. Because, I'm gonna cut you up and leave you alone. Just drop you. Okay? So, welcome to this platform, which is sponsored by Shield of Wisdom. Okay? This is a platform where we like to give the truth, and 2 or 3 witnesses may every matter be established. And 2 to 3 witnesses may every matter be established. So before I start, does anybody want to say something about something? Go ahead before I start. Go ahead. Whatever you want to say. Let me see my comments. Say something. Look in the comments and see if anybody say something, Sakura, before I get started. All right, I'm about to start. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing because once I take welcome off, nothing you can say. Hey, Shalom, Air Padoza, what up? Is anybody saying anything besides that? Hey, you don't tell me when it starts. Hey man, hey man, I gotta down here. I'm a West Coast guy. I like the sun. You know what I mean? I like shiny. I like shiny afternoons. I don't like to see snow fall from the sky. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to it. I got to hurry and get away from the East Coast, man. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's not what I like to see. It's not what I like to be around, man. But yeah, man, last week, man, I went on some powerful precepts. Powerful precepts, man. And if y'all just watch the first video, you'll see. Because this is just a build-up. This is a build-up for the new month, the new moon. This is a build-up for the new month of the new moon. So if you pay attention to the first video, the second video is going to be like, okay, maybe I need to start paying attention to these things. Maybe I need to know what's up. All right? I gave everybody a chance, so now I'm about to start. Let me go to my original. Give me a second. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, where you at? Is that it? No, it's not. Boom. Right there. Mind well instructed. Hey, that's another time right there. Mind well instructed, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that yet. So, first and foremost, all right, Colossians 3 and 17, we're going to start off with, all right, the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, whatever you say, whatever you do, all right, do all in the name of Hamashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High, Basham, not Bashim, Basham, Hamashiach Yahushua. All right. That's how it is, right there. Right? So, why? Pay attention to that right there. Whatever you say, whatever you do. Right? Go to John chapter 14, verse 13. Because of Mashiach Yahushua. Remember, we're not going to just one precept. We're going to 2 or 3 witnesses. In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, may every matter be established. And this is rolling through the spirit. Right? And I explained. That's why you got to watch that first video. I'm going to go over it again. But that's why you watch that first video, so you understand what the spirit is. It's not the Holy Spirit. They inserted that holy stuff. All right? The book of John, chapter 14, and verse 13. It said, and whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. And where does that come from? So, Corey, you know where that comes from? When you think about it, right? He says, and this is in red. This is a Mashiach Yahushua, all right? And whatsoever you shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. He's talking about, because if you read John 6:44, you got to understand the only way you can get to Hamashiach Yahushai, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, is you got to learn of the Father. So when you ask in whatever it is, in the name of Hamashiach Yahushai, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, the Father will be glorified in the Son. Right? So let's go there. Dun, 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 dun. Give me a second. Let me get this stuff off my phone real quick. Roll, come on. Dang, I got too many tabs open. That's crazy. Give me a second. Yeah, I go to Deuteronomy 18 and verse 15. I gotta get a bunch of stuff off my phone, man. I just be looking at things. My mind is always learning. Yeah, Art Pados, I'm talking about who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His real name is Hamashiach Yahushai, the anointed Savior. And that's what they're calling him, but it's in Greek, which is Jesus Christ. Right? That's what they're calling him, the anointed Savior. All right? So, but I'm saying it in the Paleo Hebrew, the original tongue. All right? So Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 15. So let me backtrack a little bit. So get you in there, because I took a pause. John chapter 14, verse 13. It reads, "And whatsoever you shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son." Right? Because he's coming to do all the miracles. Right? And he's coming to do all the miracles just like Masha was doing, Moses was doing. And then whatever you ask him, the Father may be glorified in the Son. Just like you knew when Moses was doing some things. It was the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. So let's go to Deuteronomy 18 and 15. Right? Deuteronomy chapter 18 and verse 15. The Most High thy power will raise up. Hold on. Deuteronomy 18 and 15. Give y'all a chance to get there. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 18 and verse 15. Right? And the Most High thy power, I don't say Lord because that's Baal. Tell you they insert some things to make us go off. The Most High thy power will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, of thy brethren, like unto me. See, Masha's talking right here. Unto him ye shall hearken. And this was not Joshua. This was not Joshua. This was Hamashiach Yahushua. Again, the Most High thy power will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, of thy brethren, like unto me. This was Moses talking. Unto him ye shall hearken, according to all that thou desirest of the Most High thy power in Horeb, right? And pay attention to that. Now, this is how it goes with John chapter 14, verse 13. According to all that thou desirest of the Most High thy power in Horeb. Remember, they desired this. They desired things. They preferred, they wanted some things. So they asked of the Most High. So when you read that in John 14 and 13, wherever you shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. So Moses is telling them in verse 16, according to all that thou desirest of the Most High thy power in Horeb, in the day of the assembly, saying, let me not hear again the voice of the Most High my power, neither let me see this great fire any more, that I die not. And the Most High said unto me, they have well spoken, that which they have spoken. I will raise them up. Now, this is the Most High saying this to Moses. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee. You see how he's talking? He's talking to Masha. I'm going to raise them up a prophet of their brethren, like unto you, Masha. And will put my words in his mouth. And he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. And it shall come to pass that whosoever would not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him. I will require it of him. You see why? You see that? I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. Right? So, and we messed up. We messed up. So, Hamashiach Yahushua became that mediator that the Most High was sending to us. He already was going to mess up anyways. He even told Masha, as soon as you pass, they're going to go off and do all these, our ancestors were going to go off and do all these things. And this is rolling in the spirit, you knowing. That way you don't gas out. Right? 13. Book of John, chapter 14, verse 13. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. If you love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. There goes another spirit. But we're not going to go that far. We're not going to go that far. Now let's go right here. Hold on. I'm not going to do that. Even the spirit of truth, verse 17, even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. The spirit of truth. The spirit of truth, right? Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Right? Let's go over here first, because this is in the spirit. Book of Psalms, chapter 119. 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. See that? You see that? Thy law is the truth. What else? Let's go to Psalms 119, 151. This is we roll in the spirit. That way you don't gas out and you understand and you know these things. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, 151. Thou art near, O Most High. How is he near? And all thy commandments are truth. The laws are truth and the commandments are truth. Let's go down to 172. My tongue shall speak of thy word, for all thy commandments are righteousness. This is David, Psalms 119, 172. My tongue shall speak of thy word, for all thy commandments are righteousness. I saw something over here, man. It is very important to bring this out because we rolling in the spirit, right? So we're going to get it in, right? This is Deuteronomy 18. See, King David read the law. He was a king. And it was a must that he wrote the law down. right? Deuteronomy 18 and 19. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, verse 19, right? And it shall come to pass that whosoever would not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him, which he shall speak in my name. King David knew that. King David knew Hamashiach Yahushai. He knew that, right? Let's see. The book of Psalms, chapter 110 and 1. The book of Psalms, chapter 110 and 1. A psalm of David, right? The Most High said unto my power, and forgive me, I just want to say this for edification's sake. He said, and it's capital. The Lord said unto my Lord, the Most High said unto Mashiach Yahushai, sit thou at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. See what I'm saying? Thy tongue shall speak of thy righteousness, for all thy commandments. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's go back because I poorly iterated it. Book of Psalms, chapter 119, 172. We in the spirit. My tongue shall speak of thy word, for all thy commandments are righteousness. What did the Most High say in Deuteronomy 18 and verse 18? No, 19. And it shall come to pass that whosoever would not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, at the time of King David, he was the spirit of the Most High. He was the spirit of the Most High. My name I will require of him. Go to 18. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee, Masha, and will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. At this time, he was the spirit of the Most High. Okay? This is how we roll in the spirit. So when you go to John chapter 14, verse 13, right? And whosoever ye shall, and whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. See? So let's go to Isaiah, because we got to define the spirit. We got to define the spirit. You got the spirit of the Most High, which is a Mashiach Yahushua, and you got the spirit of truth. Mashiach Yahushua is the spirit of truth. But we got to see what the spirit, defining the truth, the commandments, what it is. What's the spirit you're going to have on you? You're going to be able to see the spirit on you. All right? You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Whew. Man, oh man. So like Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 2. Book of Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 2. And the spirit of the Most High shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom, the proper application of knowledge, and understanding of the accumulation of knowledge that you get from the scriptures. All this knowledge, you gain understanding. And the spirit of counsel and might, and the spirit of knowledge, the accumulation of information. So you got the accumulation of information, which is the knowledge, and you got the understanding of the knowledge, which is all the accumulation of everything you've read and you study. And then you got wisdom, which is the proper application of knowledge. You got to roll in the spirit, man. Roll in this knowledge from all you've accumulated. Things that you've found out, that you've read, and you come to prove in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses. These are things you got to know. So this comes because to get to this point, what I'm talking about, you got to understand what I'm going to. And the brothers and sisters in Israel is not using wisdom. They're not applying the precepts properly. The understanding. They're not applying the knowledge properly. And they lack understanding of it. And they're choosing not to do it. That's the problem. That's the crazy thing about our folks, man. About us. That's the crazy thing about us. Salak. About us. It's not you. It's not y'all. The crazy thing about us and the stuff that we do is totally incorrect. And I've done it. I've done it before, man. And I believe we've all done it. Let's go. Let's see this. Let's see what this. Let's see. What does this picture say to you? What does that picture say to you? We're rolling in the spirit tonight. What does this picture say? It says a lot. A picture's worth 1,000 words, man. The picture is worth 1,000 words. You can just look at this picture and be like, you know what? Hey, look at them. Look at the picture. It says a lot. How about that one? This right here. Let's see. This next one. What is that? What does that say? This next picture. Look at this. You see that? Yeah. How about this one? Let's see. What does that picture say? They just yelling at each other. Hey, let me go back. She yelling at him. And now he's yelling at her. See? Then you get this. Then you get this right here. Right? That comes from something. There wasn't an understanding in the beginning. Now, you're going to get that even if you both have an understanding. Don't get me wrong. Even if he or she has an understanding, you're still going to get a lot of things wrong. I mean, you're not a lot of things wrong, but you're still going to get this. You're still going to get that. What is this? What's that precept? No, I'm not going to go there yet. I'm not going to go there yet, but you're still going to get this. I'm not going to jump the gun. I don't want to jump the gun. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the good book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6 and verse 7. All right. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6 and verse 7. It reads, if thou wouldest get a friend, right? Because, in Israel, it's a courtship. And to our brothers and sisters that don't want to put themselves a part of this community, this is for you too. If that would just get a friend, if it's a female friend, if it's a homeboy, if it's your homegirl, you prove, watch this, prove him first. Prove them first. You can't just, and this is a problem with us, our community, me, my wife. We all done this. And we got to roll in the spirit. You can't allow somebody to be like, yeah, we friends. Did you prove them first? Let's see if they really your friend. Let's see if they really want to get with you. Then you're going to see their intentions. But with bros, are probably just there to, a free ride, being a freeloader. With men, bros usually for different things. You know what I'm saying? They probably broke for the week and they hit you up. And they only call you when they broke. When they got money, they never call you. When they got money, they live in a life. But you that lean on for bro to hit you up for some money because they know you got some money and you're going to help out. And they never pay you back. Some of them pay you back, but then you don't see them no more. It's like, I just needed the money, but I don't want to F with you. I like the fact that you loan me money, but that's the only way I would deal with you is through the money. You want my money, but you don't want my friendship. You want what I can do for you, but after I do it for you, you're gone. I help you up. When I'm down, you won't help me up. So I can sacrifice for you, but you can't sacrifice for me. See what I'm saying? And then brothers, you get these wives. You don't see if they're a feminist. Because feminism is strong in our community. You don't even prove them to see if they're a feminist first because you don't want that. You don't even prove them to see if you guys have the same ideas that you want for your child. And how you going to rear that child up. You're not even proving them to see, all right, who's a leader, who's not. Let me see if she know how to take the back seat. Because I'm a leader. I'm a leader. I'm not about to let you lead me. I'm a leader. I'm going to lead. Let's see if she knows how to take the back seat. And then sisters, check this out. And this is a big problem with you guys. You're standing too close to the hose. Stop. Get away. You want a good man. A wife is found. Another thing. You got to understand your femininity is your superpower. So when you start hanging around wolves, you become a wolf. And the sisters that you hang around with, you ain't proved them first to see if they sisters that you can really get advice from. You ain't proved them yet. You ain't said some stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, sis, you know what? I just got paid and my husband wants $500. What would you do in that case? And she'd go off like, I'm getting a nigga nothing. He ain't getting nothing from me. And you're proving her because you're not like that. She didn't say anything like, hey, that's your husband. That's a good brother right there. And when you need stuff, he makes sure you okay. Giving him $500, that's an investment like he invests in you. She just go off the chain. But I never give a nigga nothing. And I will tell y'all sisters, calling a black man a nigga is equivalent to you being called a bitch. Okay? I say this again to my sisters. Calling a black man a nigga, for black women, a black woman calling a black man a nigga is the equivalent of him calling you a bitch. Same thing. Okay? Beside that, sisters, you got to prove your friends. Because I wouldn't say you're not a good woman. I wouldn't say that at all, but you need to prove them first. before you hang out with them. Don't be afraid to be by yourself. Shoot, that's always a good thing because you get swooped up real fast. Because when you around all them hyenas, brothers ain't looking for you. And that goes from y'all not proving y'all friends first. You just hanging out with them. You got to prove them first. Be the women you want to hang out with. Because when you hang out with modest women, when you hang out with women that love their men and they want to build families, husbands tend to be around that circle. Husbands tend to be around that circle. You know what I'm saying? And they got brothers that need wives. And hey, sis, my brother right here, he a good brother. He'll really help take care of you if you help take care of him. And she be like, seriously? Oh, shalom, brother. The water. And then next thing you know, you married. But if you around a bunch of hyenas, you ain't proved yet. Sis, this is your life. Right here, sis. This is your life. Because you ain't, the sisters you around, you met him. She met him. She didn't get that brother right there. See, I told you these photos are worth 1,000 words. We rolling in the spirit right here. We in the spirit right here. We rolling in the spirit. Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first. And sis, it's hard to meet the right brothers around scallywags. It's hard to meet good brothers around scallywags. It's hard. Because they going to see that spirit over there. And them brothers that just trying to, do what they going to do, you know what I'm saying? They're going to gravitate to over there, boom. And a brother that was eyeballing you, that he was a cool brother, he saw you in the midst of all them hyenas. He saw that you had a light on you. You got to prove your friends first, because with women it's different from men. Women are always in a pack. Women like to hang out in a pack. It's like their safety defense. But they don't prove the females that are around them, so they get the man towards them, and they get that. That brother gonna be cool just to get what you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? He saw that you was a good woman. He gonna put you in his stable and keep you, and feed you I love yous all the time, and you're gonna stay. He's gonna use you up. You see what I'm saying? Gonna use you up. Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not haste to credit him. Don't credit him. So you meet him. Oh, I just met this brother and sisters. Oh, he just so fly. I just like him. See, don't credit. You ain't proved him yet. You ain't proved him yet, brothers. Brothers. You ain't proved her yet, brothers. You don't know if she a good woman yet, brothers. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, a peace. That man is not in peace, man. Look at him. I want to deviate from this picture because I wanted to bring out some precepts. You know what I'm saying? It's better to dwell at the top of a house, you know what I'm saying, in a corner with a lion than with a brawling woman. I don't want to do that. I said it, but I don't want to go there. But I'm just saying, prove her first, brothers. Y'all not proving. You want to see if she's going to. You don't want to just say, okay, come on, boom, smash it, and then that's it. Nah, you want to prove her first. Let's see if she really about what she says she is. Not, you know what, I prove her as we go along. You don't want to prove her as you go along. You put yourself in a bad spot. Sisters, you don't want to prove him as you go along, sisters. You put yourself in a bad spot. You got to prove that, brothers. See, the flex for sisters is different for the flex for the men. See, the brothers that get a woman and she beautiful, right? That's a flex to them. No. It ain't about the woman that he gets. It's the woman that he can acquire as a good helpmate. That's a flex. For a woman is different from a man. See, a woman, since the age of 18, she can get any man to have sex with her. She can even force a man to marry her. The flex for a woman is getting the man that she wants. That's the flex. Getting the man that she wants, not a man she can manipulate, not a man that she can just lay down to. He just gives her everything he wants to. No, that man that don't take her shit. Because if a man agrees with a woman all day, women run. If a man agrees with everything you say, run. Because we know that a man that stands on the square ain't going to agree with everything you got to say. He's not. He's going to step up to you right in your face and tell you you're wrong, and we ain't doing that shit. Excuse my language. We ain't doing that. That's what he's going to tell you. You got to prove these brothers, sisters. Brothers, you got to prove these sisters. You can't just lay down with each other, man. Hey, that was my mistake coming into this truth, too. I was building the plane while I flew it. That's what I was doing. I was building the plane while I flew it. And that's not cool. Because for verse 8, for some man or woman is a friend for his own occasion. They only want what they want. And will not abide in the day of thy trouble. They gone. In your day of trouble, they gone. When you need something back, you ain't getting it. And there was a friend who being turned to enmity and strife, arguing, will discover thy reproach, your correction. They're going to discover your reproach with all that. Oh, I see. You ain't really about me. You about yourself. Because all that enmity, that hatred you got towards me now should approve you. That's what it's saying. Look at right here. Watch. Verse 8. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will abide and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. Watch verse 9. And there is a friend who being turned to enmity, which is hatred. Being turned to hatred now. That person that you didn't prove and you're building a plane while you fly it, that you're with, is now being evil towards you. And strife, and you're arguing. Right? And you're arguing, and now what? Look at this. And this is the big one. This is the big one. You're arguing. And now you got kids. Now you got kids, and you're doing the same damn thing. Because nobody proved one another. This is why we have bad relationships in the black community. Our parents and our fathers ahead of us, before us, that came, did not teach us how to be together. So we got to learn in the hard way. Nobody's proving nobody. And now our kids are learning it, and they're biased. Because nobody wanted to prove each other. People, sister just wanted what she wanted, and she gonna manipulate any man to get what she wanted. Brother just wanted what he wanted. He wanted a cutie bomb with a nice booty, and he got a damn demon. Because he didn't prove. Verse 9, and there is a friend who being turned to enmity, and there is a husband, and there is a girlfriend, and there is a boyfriend who being turned to evil, arguing, and strife, which is arguments, will discover thy reproach. You are now I see who you are. You argue with me because I don't want to do this. You should have proved them in the beginning. You wouldn't have to be dealing with that. You wouldn't have to be dealing with none of that mess if you just listen and prove them. That's why you get counsel. Righteous counsel. Again, verse 10. Some friend is a companion at the table. when it comes on the table, right? At the table you talk, and on your side you have a bunch of qualities about you that person sees what you have, and they want it. They're looking at what you have, and they're bringing themselves to the table, and they see what you have on that side of the table, and they want it. They're going to be a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. Yeah, they're at the table with you when you got something. But when you're in your day of affliction, they are gone. He's gone, sister. He done left you. You can't give him nothing what he wants no more. Brother, she's left you. You can't give her anything that you was giving her before. Now she got another Jaeger to give it to her. And you're going to be left there stupid because neither one of them proved each other. You got to prove each other, man. But in thy prosperity, he will be as thyself. In your prosperity, when you get this, sister, you got some money, tax time. You got money, he's going to be just like you. My baby said she don't want none of this stuff. Y'all leave her the hell alone. He's very protective. Very, very protective. You know what I'm saying? He's very protective in that day of prosperity when she's getting it. She's very, very protective. She's very loving in your day when you get that paycheck, brother. That day you get that paycheck, oh yeah, she's just like you, right? She gonna suck you up, kiss you, do everything you want a woman to do to you in your day when you get that paycheck, your prosperity, brother. She's it until you broke. And will be bold over thy servants, and will be bold to do things around your friends. She'll be bold as hell. When you got money, she gonna, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro, in your day of prosperity, she'll be bold over your friends, acting real bold to do stupid ish to get them out of the way. Sisters, he'll be bold over your family. Sisters, he'll be bold over your family to get them out the way. It's my mother girl stuff, not yours. What you talking about? She did this, not yours, not you. Hey, the scriptures tell it. The scriptures tell it. Will, man, hey, bro, this is a cold, cold world, and my name ain't J. Cole. It's a cold, cold world. You know what I'm saying? It's cold. Hey, it's a cold, cold world. Cold, cold world, man. I'm telling you, it's a cold, cold world. It's a cold, cold world. It's cold, man. Ain't nothing like it right now, brothers and sisters. It's a cold, cold world. You gotta stay in the spirit, man. It don't gas out. Stay in the spirit and don't gas out. Man, if thou be brought low, he will be against thee. I know y'all can understand that. And if you be brought low, he will be against you, man. He ain't showing no more love to you no more, sis. You broke, sis. You broke, sis. Why he want to be around you now? You broke. That you didn't prove him. You didn't prove him how you were supposed to do, man. Your cooter was real wet and everything. You was just trying to get in, and that brother was saying the sweetest things to you, man. He got you about your drawers. And the flip side, brother, she was a companion at your table, man. She was that pillow of rest for you, bro. She was running game on you. Running game on you, bro. Trying to tell you she was running game on you. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee. Hey, bro, as soon as you ain't giving her no money, she gonna talk shit. You ain't trying to give her what she wants, she gonna talk shit. And you the boss around. You know what I'm saying? She talking to the boss like that. She supposed to be a helpmate. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're the CEO and she's a supervisor. She can't talk to the CEO like that. Nigga, you letting her talk to the CEO like that? You serious? You ain't got a backbone? Ain't nobody gonna respect you, bro. Nobody in your right mind. Nobody in their right mind will respect a brother with no spine. Not even her. That's why when your pockets ran low, man, she start disrespecting. You don't give her what she want, she gonna start disrespecting you. What do you think? What do you think, bro? Come on, man. Hey, I grew up, my personal life, bro, I grew up around pimps and hustlers. I seen it firsthand. I seen it firsthand when a brother went broke. She acted up. I seen it firsthand when she went broke. Brother skirted out. Says, hey, I'll be back, baby. When you get that paycheck on the first, have my money. I ain't coming over here no more. You coming tonight? I may come here tonight, but you better not have nobody else in the house. I'm not. Then shut up and get in the house. But on the first, have my money. You get paid, have my money. My mama gonna use that EBT too. So my mama gonna use that EBT too. I'm trying to tell you, I grew up around it. I seen it, man. I seen it. You gotta prove them, man. Hey, and even though I grew up around it, I was a victim of it too. That's the crazy thing, man. We all are not. We all can get played. I am not exempt from getting paid, from getting played, man. I am not exempt. You gotta prove them first. There has to be understanding. And verse 13 is a kicker. Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 13 says, separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends. Separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends. Leave your enemies alone and pay attention to your friends. If they're your enemy, get away from them. But pay attention to your friends, man. Because you still got to try people. You still got to try people. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. Go to Ecclesiasticus chapter 37, verse 12. Ecclesiasticus chapter 37, verse 12. And it reads, but be continually with a righteous man, whom thou knowest, to keep the commandments of the Most High. But be continually with a righteous man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Most High. Let's go to Deuteronomy 6 and 25 real quick. All the way to the bottom. Deuteronomy 6 and 25, all the way to the bottom. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments. They rolling in the spirit, man. The wisdom, knowledge, and the understanding of the Most High. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Most High, our power. as he hath commanded us. Sirach 37 and 12. Sirach 37 and 12. Let's get it. Sirach 37 and 12. Book of Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 12. But be continually with a righteous man. Brothers, but be continuously with the righteous sister. Prove her to see if she's righteous. Sisters, prove him to see if he's righteous. But be continually with a righteous man or woman, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Most High. Watch this. Whose mind is according to thy mind. Their mindset is just like yours. Their mindset is just like yours. You guys have the same mindset. Okay? Whose mind is according to thy mind. Salat. That's very explanatory right there. Very explanatory. You got to understand, man, these things. Kids can be right next to you, and y'all just arguing, going back and forth. But I want y'all to take this time to think about this and stay in the spirit and don't gas out. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to the videos that I do, okay? And don't gas out, man. Don't gas out. Don't gas out. Stay in the spirit and don't gas out. Very important. Stay in the spirit and don't gas out. Remember, new month is coming, the new moon is coming, and this is a prelude to the new month. All right? And with that, I say Abanawa Yahweh, Basham, Amashiach Yahweh Shai, Barakathum, and Shalom.